So Nicholas Walters finally returns. Actually, he kind of came back, but it was under the radar. But now he's actually going to be fighting Joseph Adorno on March 27th on Probox TV. It's your boy, Mr. 926, aka Bushido the Dragon, aka I could just do this all day. The two-time demonetized champion of the world.
I need y'all to get the likes up, man.
Check it out, man. Nicholas the Axeman Walters. He's back. And this is the last time we really seen Nicholas Walters right here in this fight with Vasily Lomachenko. Some time ago. It was quite a while ago. Actually, it was, let me tell you exactly how long ago it was. Back in November 26, 2016. So it was about 9 years ago, about 8 years ago, something like that, right? My math ain't mathing, but it's been a while since we seen Nicholas the Axeman Walters. He fought a guy by the name of Luis Diaz Marmol, who was 19-16-0. Oh shit! This was back in February 25th of 2023. So this was last year. And Reynaldo Esquivel, who was 9-21-0. He TKO'd this guy. This was in November 22nd of 2023. And yeah, had some fights going into the this upcoming fight this March. This upcoming fight, this 27th, against Joseph Adorno. Joseph Adorno is 18-3 with 2 draws, right? So 18 wins, 3 losses, 2 draws. It's a 10-round fight. And yeah, man, Nicholas Walters. It's been a while since we've seen this dude, right? It's been a while since we've seen the Axeman. He essentially disappeared from the sport of boxing. And I actually did a video a while back, some years ago, about where is Nicholas Walters. You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened to dude? You know, it seemed like prior to this fight with Lomachenko, if you remember what was going on around that time, if you was in boxing around that time, Nicholas Walters was the man. But however, he was sitting on a shelf about a year and a half, and then he got in the ring with Vasily Lomachenko, and he just no mas. This is where the no mas thing came from, right? For the guys who's new to boxing, no Maschenko, well, it started off with Nicholas Walters. That's where it started from. But prior to that, Nicholas Walters was fighting everybody. You know, whoever would get in the ring with him. He was somewhat of a feared fighter, big puncher. And actually, his only loss is to Vasily Lomachenko. You know, that's back when he's fought Donito Dinero. Donito Dinero is a brave warrior, fighting guys way out of his weight class. But, you know, Dinero was always ready for the smoke. But the Axeman Walters, man, he goes up against Joseph Adorno. Nicholas Walters 28-1-1, and his draws against Jason Sosa. It was a majority draw. I thought Nicholas Walters clearly won that fight. I thought that decision was kind of bullshit at that time. And yeah, he's going to get Joseph Adorno. So this is somewhat of a crossroads fight for these two dudes. Nicholas Walters looking to make a return to the sport, right, in a big way, and Joseph Adorno is looking to stay, right? So yeah, that's just some of the latest news in boxing, man. The Axeman, Nicholas Walters, we finally get to see him. And yeah, here's a more recent photo of the Axeman. You know, it was 2 days ago, whatever the case may be. You know, he got the Akuma look going on. Still got the box head. Still got the big gloves that he always wear in training. He was a big puncher. You know what I'm saying? For the guys who ain't familiar with boxing, he was a big puncher. He's a puncher. And we gonna see how he looks against Joseph Adorno, man. It's been a long time since we've seen Nicholas Walters. He's just essentially kind of just stepped away from the sport after only suffering 1 loss to Lomachenko. A lot of people question that loss, you know what I'm saying, the legitimacy of the loss. Like, wait a minute, is it because he was laid off for so long, or is it because, you know, he was on a take and they wanted to make Lomachenko look good around the time? There's a lot of stories about that whole Nicholas Walters situation because it was strange to a lot of people around that time. But yeah, man, let's see how old he is now. It's been a long time since we've seen this dude, even though he has some fights. Under the radar fights, probably some, you know, just to kind of get back type thing. It's been a long time, man. Let's see. Nicholas Walters, Nicholas O'Brien Walters. He's 38 years old now. Nicholas the Axeman Walters is 38 years old now. 5'7", 73-inch reach. He has a huge reach. That was another thing about Nicholas Walters that made him really dangerous. He had a long reach for the weight class that he was in. Not to mention he was a big puncher with heavy hands. He resides down there in Panama City. I believe his wife is Panamanian. 73-inch reach. That's the same reach, damn near, as like a welterweight. You know, Terrence Crawford has a 74-inch reach. Nicholas Walters has a 73-inch reach, and he's 5'7". So yeah. We're gonna see if the X-Man. I'm actually gonna be tuning into that fight. I think you guys should as well. 28, 1-1 with 22 knockouts. One loss by KO to Lomachenko, as we saw. No Chinko. And yeah, man, the X-Man Nicholas Walters goes up against Joseph Adorno March 27th on Probox TV. Go check it out, man. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.